What's up, everybody? This is How You Channel here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new version. I guess it's point 6, point 5, or something like that. I just have to check and see what it is. But yeah, so whenever it's a new version point thing, that's when they start an update on the stuff that's exactly that's going on, like the links, or sometimes they had a links of characters that's coming. Is just skills. Well, it's technically just skills, and just they just now what they announcing is the rerun events or something like that. And what one thing I just wanted to just talk about is that we finally did get to 500 subscribers, and the next goal is to go to 1,000. So I hope you guys can get me there, so I can be able to do it. Cause I can't really create any merch yet until I pass the other thing like the hours watch. I want to thank you guys on that too, because without you guys even watching my videos, I'm able to do it. Because like most of the stuff that I do post, if it's about Pokemon or it's about Yu-Gi-Oh, I just post it. So I posted a whole lot of stuff on there. I did post some of the stuff about the skills and everything, about which cards that's coming. I'm going to explain a little like how the way some of these cards is going to be coming, such as the dinosaurs. Some of the dinosaurs, I'd say half of them is coming, not all of them is coming. So it's a half a mark thing. So whenever you see other cards that's exactly you see pulled up on the card pool, it's called like a card pool thing, and they show all the cards that's exactly coming. Some of them will be coming. Some of the one of the cards is going to be coming as a one of those like the bingo mission or the mission research or something like that. It'd be like that. But mostly sometimes it's speed duel cards. Really, to be honest, it's not ever. It could be rushed sometimes. I don't know, but otherwise. But the first thing that I do want to talk about is the thing the tier list, the list from the GR festival. Wait, give me one second. All right, I'm back. Okay. One thing for sure is that with this deck, with the GR for Goha Rush Festival, it's too many Gaias, and it got too many things. And I tried. The only reason why I tried it, I was like, yeah, I might as well just do it because I wanted to. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be another one because I know that the championship starts right on the in August. And then also, it's also another event that is going on. Where I'm also going to explain in another video. I'm going to explain in another video. I'm not going to do it in this video. It's like it's so many Gaias. I run into Gaia so much, and this one thing you have to understand. One, this deck is not powerful. It's not. The only thing it does whenever you're going, if it was powerful, it would have like a continual effect that prevents you from doing anything. The only thing it does, it typically has effects that could destroy spells and trap cards, and then attack a monster in the defense position is changed by position. The Gaia's basically like one of these two will be the attack a monster in defense position. This one could either attack directly or destroy one spell trap card. So these are the card effects, but like I said, is that they like the downside is that they rarely is going to draw these three right here or this. The only time they do if they have a level 5 monster on the field. Just so you know. because, like I said, if they have any normal monster and they don't have no fusion monsters, fusion spells in their possession, the chances are is that they're gonna actually have these face down, and the more you get rid of these, the better it's gonna be. Unless they have something that could shuffle it back in the deck, like this pretty much. And they had this just in handy. Now, one thing for sure is that since the guy lets you send cards, because you know you're gonna have to send cards to the graveyard, and they're not gonna even have this most of the time. To be honest, they not, because they still have to send cards to the graveyard to activate this effect, actually, and to also fusion summon most of the time. So the downside, the only reason is in the TR1 thing. What we could say is that this goes to show you that most people don't know how to use each of these other decks that they know how to use. It's that's how I know. This is exactly how I know how the other person won the championship in the Rush Duel and Duel Links using the Psychic types that nobody don't play with. They don't know how to build proper decks. They don't know how to do. They want to use something more easier for you to exactly use, and I'm like, you can't. It's not gonna be easy. So I'm just letting you know this on top of the back. Anybody that's playing with Gaia and you thinking you're gonna you're gonna be able to win the Goha Festival, you pretty much not. You're probably not gonna win it, because one other thing is you can only, it's a 50% chance of you even winning the duel, depending on what your opponent has. So if you was going against a Galaxy deck, it'll be pretty much a 50% chance of you actually winning, because it depends on how your hand is. So this is how it is. But yeah, who knows? The guy might do win, depending on how the way the deck is. So the main thing for Gaia deck, what you have to do is you have to have something to protect your monster. Well, actually negate it, actually, because you don't have to worry about it. Most of the time you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, so this is mostly the deck. So yeah, it's so many Gaias. It ain't like, it's ridiculous. I don't see no other deck except Gaia. Of course, it's mixed with other card deck, but yeah, it's ridiculous. So so it is a TR list. It's supposed to be like a TR list thing. So I could put the rush thing. I don't know why they don't got it on there yet. But, okay, so the TR1, the most successful tournament top deck with the power level of at least 27. So 77.5. Now look, whenever they show the arrow like this goes to show you they about to do something to the skill in the cards. Most of these things is gonna be limit 3. They probably ain't gonna let you put none of the machines or anything in there for you to even be able to use it. Like, just know, I never even knew that this skill will be just a successful thing. And don't you know how many decks? It's about up to 100 decks world. It's about even more. It's about 10,000 people who's actually in the tournament. The Goa Russian Festival is most of the decks are in that range that playing Gaia. That's how you know that's how the power is that it's using. So whenever they say this, it's not necessarily saying it's powerful. It's just the number of people. It's a lot of people that's doing it. And then we know that this is also in the tool with we know that. But that's all. Yeah, so ain't nothing concerning with it. But like I said, so one thing for the tier list, so the heroes and the sun grades are the top ones right now. The heroes got limited, they can still do something, but that's all they're gonna do. But yeah, but that's pretty much what they got right there. It's like this stuff that's exactly going on with this tier list, the decks and stuff. people are using. Now, you see, the only reason I even think that people even picking this deck because it's easy to play. But like I said, this will not happen if the case if they had more trap cards that could prevent your opponent from fusing summoning the monsters. And I'm just telling you, back to 100. If I tell you, even tell the person who actually make this game, who's putting the cards on, say that if you want to get rid of the guy, put in some fusion cards that could stop fusion summoners. And one thing for sure is that we talk about this. The duels that I seen from Goras or Sevens, the monsters, even when the monsters are summoned, the most majority of those trap cards could stop maximum monsters. They could stop fusion summoning. Like the card that Yugioh uses is it gets a fusion mod that you can return, and then the majority of you could just return it to the hand, and then it be it. But the point is that they lack the one thing they lack is the trap cards, the spell cards that could stop all that. I'm sure we got those legend cards, but yeah, majority of you gonna use them. Just it depends on it depends on dependable how do we use them. So yeah, but in the mean, I'm just gonna stop talking about this to move on to the other side of the video. But like I said, that this goes to show you how people want to want it so easy for us to exactly do. It ain't really difficult. It's not difficult to be honest. Yeah, so that could even tell. I could even tell they about to do a ban list for the cards. That's exactly that's doing it. But yeah, so let's get on with the update. Okay, so we at 9.60. So that's when the app will be updated on the 25th when it goes on maintenance. The 26th. So we got the skills features and then card database motivation. So yeah, so more basically is that this is like these card stats exactly coming. Like these are the cards that they was talking about for the OCG cards that was used in the basically in the booster pack. So we have rescue coming. So we already know what these cards. We already know what these cards. Half these cards do anyways because most guys play Mass Duel and Duel Links with this. So this card is probably gonna be in the bingo thing. So this one could be coming right about I guess in when the main boss comes because they got some skills for you say in Jack. So we also have SQQ sister. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah, I know this deck is definitely a bit dangerous. So this card is see something using an accessory monster as zero near play activated card face in the graveyard. So like I said, this could be good for heroes to stop the hero deck too. Just to let you guys know if it's coming right now. If it's not coming, I could just say half of this stuff could be coming. So yeah, but yeah, all these cards like this type of deck is that whenever your opponent activates effect from either graveyard, this one is just activates effect. So this is a quick effect. You can also negate a monster effect too. Yeah, so that'd be good to negate Rainbow Dragon. Okay, so you can spell something. Okay, and then this one also. Okay, so this one also is good. So this card exceeds some of the external monster. Then yeah, pretty much you could do it. You could also exceed. You don't even need to have this to exceed some of this monster, but the best results is to use it with this was the extra sister monster. So your opponent cannot special sneer player. Well, actually, both players cannot special summon monster from the graveyard from its turn. Okay, this one. Okay. Oh, you could banish it too. Okay, yeah, this deck would definitely destroy the heroes. Yeah, so this deck typically will be exactly good to counter the heroes. And also the settlement greats because most of the time you have to use in your graveyard, so you ain't gonna be able to use it. And then we also have, yeah, this is another support at Exo Sister. And then this is another one. So when your opponent, I'm only reading the one at the bottom. I know that the quick effect you can detect one material from this monster, banish one card your opponent controls. And yeah, this card, oh, but this is a rank 8. So you can also use 2 rank 4 Exister monsters. When your opponent activates a card effect, you can return one of these monster attached to this card that you almost extra didn't expect some that monster from extra use this face up card, which was this season. Okay. Then we have Phoenix Golem. So this card will be good to be used for Phoenix Chain. Now, just letting you know, the skill also Jack skill, the new skill that's coming is going to be negotiate with the skill with this not this card but Phoenix Chain. So if you used it already, you could actually use it again. Actually, the skill lets you actually set it from your I guess real deck or graveyard or something like that. Okay, so we have another card called Final Bringer of End Times. Target one monster control, one monster your opponent control destroy. Um, yeah, this be a good card in case if you using your bell or something like that, or cards that require to be stored by battle. Then we have Final Cross. During your turn, if a secret monster was sent to graveyard this turn, it's our one secret monster choice to make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Also, your opponent, if you activate this card by targeting a secret monster with or a secret stardust its original name, you can make it gain attack to the top of the one secret monster. Okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a pretty cool card. And then we actually have it's called Grand Sophic Core Clothing. So this is another support of that Pentiment deck of this card. So this card gains 100 attack points for each face of Pentiment in your extra deck. The fact that the face of Pentiment this card points to cannot be negated. Oh, okay. So basically, the special abilities can't be negated. When your opponent activates a card effect, you could quick fake the special summon one special card with an odds pencil scale from your pencil zone to your to zone points this card. If you do negate the activation. Okay. Then you can add one plus penalties from this. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Proof of performance. So this is pretty much a card, another card that can be tamed by a certain event that you like bingo or the dual circuit or something like that. And then we have another card called Proof of Finishes the Tanking Trap. If this card is normal spells on banish one trap card from your deck, increases it about 1. You could target one trap card either plus greater banish it. If you do, increases card level by 1. If this card is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can set one of your banished trap cards. Also, this is basically like a card that's basically used for trap cards. Then we also have another emergence card. Yeah, we already know what this does. This is basically a meta. This is basically a deck that we gonna get. I think this is probably the deck they talking about in the links probably. Well, I don't know. I exactly know. I don't know. And then we have it's a fairy and spirit monsters. Say Katama. Okay, one first turn during the end phase, this card's normal summon or flip face up. Return this card to your hand. You can reveal this card in your hand and immediately after this effect, normal summon one spirit monster in your hand. This card is tripping you. Target one spirit monster with graveyard after. And then we actually have Salamander Great Raising Phoenix. So if this card is linked, I'm using it. Salamander Raising Phoenix material. You can add one Salamander Great monster for your deck to your hand. If a face-up fire monster controlled destroyed by battle card for one of these cards, you target one of them, special on this card. If you do, this card gains 10% attack monster attack. So this is probably going to be coming right into the event, the rerun event of Sober. And then we have Scarlet Dragon Archfiend. We already know what this does, so this is basically the card that's is actually coming with the support of the red, more of the destruction deck, basically. And then we also have some more of the pencil does that certain pencil deck. And then we also have Soul Resonator. Then yeah, we already know the spike grants come in. This is typically also coming with the scale switch point. So this is if your opponent controls 3 or more monsters, choose one of them and make your opponent send either or all other monsters control to their choice. All they can make a choice. The Cuckoo Commander. You gotta play one of these set. Destroy this card, draw one card, this card, one card, draw one card. Doing F A this draw one card. Okay. And then we actually have another whatever it is. Target any number of your Link monster, Link Beast, Beast Warrior, or Beast monster, so they gain 700 attack points to this. Or if a Link monster, Link Beast, Beast Warrior, Link monster you control will be destroyed by battle, the banish this card instead. Then we also have another flip monster. Turbo Tannic Hot Rod GT19. Flip this flip card effect could declare one level between 1 and 9. This card becomes held to the end. Turn after this card flip face up during any main phase. Quick effect can target one other face up monster on your field. At this effect, secret summon that much use only this card and that target. Also, this card also used to be secret summon. Okay. Then we have Adora of Fate. So these is one of the UR cards that these one of these top cards. Okay, you pay 1,000 life points and target one face on also control gains 1,000 until the end of your opponent's turn. If it does apply this effect to the end of the opponent's turn. Each time it's destroyed the opponent responds to that battle, you can reveal the mono card of your deck and place it on top of your deck. If the reveal monster was a dragon, dinosaur, or season or warrant monster, draw one card for every 1,000 attack points of that monster. Again, 1,000 life points for each card. Okay. Yeah, and then it's another new resonator. Yeah, I just say that the Stardust Dragon. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the cards each. Okay, so we got a Kara skill. So you can only use the second and third effects once per duel. So at the start of this duel, send one Tentangle monster, Tentangle card from your deck. So your choice, all you get to pick. Then you can set Stairs of Mallet to your field from outside your deck. You cannot norm summon special monster excluding from your extra deck except Tentangle monsters. Okay. So doing the main, so this card basically does it changes basically battle positions. If the monster is face down, or if it's face up, it changes it. This turn you cannot discard another card with the same name of the effect of Sun Stairs. Oh, so you got to be careful with this too. You can't discard the same monster to activate this card effect. All right. Then the second effect of this skill, you can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Then you can send up to 2 Tangle cards or negate protection from your deck to your graveyard. So confirm card negate position is coming. And I just want, yeah, I know exactly what this gonna do. Okay, so the third effect, when your opponent controls a monster, you can make face down to tangle monsters you control become flip summonable. Now this is actually the first time a skill is actually used this way. I think Now, just to think about it, this is actually the first skill that does a flip summon thing. I'm not exactly sure if it was or not. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah. But this, what this does is that you can send two Tangle cards from your hand or a Nigel possession. So I think basically one of the supports will let you add one of the cards back to back to your hand or something like that. So I just think that this skill will probably be the one to be usable. Okay, the second skill, you can only use second effect the skill once per duel. At the start of the duel, add an ace card to your deck. So this basically the skill when you unlock a character. Second effect could be activated before your normal draw. If your life is up 3,000 less, one of the cards from your normal draw this turn will be one Dark Fiend type Fiend. Dark Fiend's a monster. And then return third. Okay, the third skill. So the third skill, you can only use the first and second effect skill once per duel. Okay, so you return 1/10 dangle how in your hand that draw one card. Second phase, if your opponent controls a monster while you control no monster, reveal one dark monster. Return one card in your hand to your deck to set one to dangle how from your hand or deck if its master should be changed. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so Akira's fourth skill, you can use the first and second effects of the skill once per turn. Send one to dangle monster from your hand to your graveyard to add one flip monster with a lower level from your deck to your hand. You can also reveal one flip monster instead to say that's a dangle monster with a lower level from your deck to your field. Okay, second effect. From second turn on, make face down monster you control become flip summon and face up monster control could be treated as a tank to dangle monsters when link summon. Also, you could also threat other monsters too. Now this is what I'm gonna sum up. Yeah, people are gonna be using the shadow deck with this card. And the crazy thing is that they don't got no restriction too with this skill. Yeah, they probably gonna change this skill later on. But one thing for sure, with every skill, I'm gonna look up the cards that I think is gonna come. That's gonna come. I'm pretty sure that all of them are gonna probably come. We already got two in duelings already. Okay, so these are the two we got so far, and then we already confirming that we're gonna get this. I don't know about this yet, but I'm pretty sure we pretty much is. Some of these gonna be level up, so we only go up to 30. Yeah, because that's the character level thing. And then what we do know is that this is confirmed too. That's coming, and yeah, this Ace monster is also coming. So this is basically so this is basically the one that we will exactly get. I don't know this will probably be a UR card. I think you'll need up to two of these, probably three. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that since it's not this many, so it's just okay. We begin this, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I just really think we'll pretty much get all of them just as that. But yeah, so these this field spell would definitely so more basically if you control three of these, this field spell will definitely be good and handy. Like, always I'm worried about Rainbow Dragon. No, Rainbow Dragon we don't have to worry about. We got it covered. How we gonna handle that? This is pretty cool. All right, so now moving on. So I want you guys to comment below how you think about Akira's skills, even though I did say in the other post. All right, so we got Yusei skill. All right, so you can use the second or third effective skill once per duel if your deck contains Stardust Dragon. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck except junk, synchro, or warrior synchro monster, light or wind monster with a level. Reveal second effect. Reveal one synchro monster from your hand and return in your card in your hand to your deck. Then add on your mark set duel from your deck to hand. So it's another confirmed card instantly. Yeah, so this typically what this card does is that whenever your each standby phase you place a satellite counter on this, then when you have two counters, you could draw two cards. So that's a good card to exactly have. Okay, so now the third effect, you send one card from your hand on your field to the graveyard to play one Will Synchron face up on your field from outside your deck and add Jet Warrior, Junk Gardener, Junk Destroyer, Junk Warrior, Shooting Star Dragon, Stardust Warrior to your edge deck, and former Synchron Sonic Chick and Speed Warrior from to your graveyard from outside your deck. Now this is the good thing is that they added all the Shooting Star Dragon in the Warrior. So I guess you could add other Synchro monsters in there. That'd be a good thing too because so you could be able to provide the synchros. And then with Will Synchron, it does let you normal summon at level 4 or below lower monsters. So that's probably why the other monsters is in the graveyard for this important reason. And also, what I could do is I could search up Stardust Dragon and show you which exactly which cards exactly is all right. So far, what we do know is that most of the cards that I could say that we could probably get is this one. We could definitely know this is for this skill too. We know we getting this one, and then this one's gonna come with it, and then we getting this and this too, and then this one's gonna be negotiated. This one, and I'm missing the other one. Yeah, it's the Ultimate Jackson Star Dragon, basically. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna try to search it. All right, let's do this one. All right, so we get in this. This is what we gonna get. Obviously, we got the other card already. So this is what we gonna get. Yeah, so those other cards is a chance that those could come. Some of them, most of them, gonna be SR cards, anyways. To be honest with that, not the shooting star, Majestic Star Dragon, but the but yeah. So that's all. That's exactly that's gonna come. And just so you know, I already just showed you the cards that they already got up there that they got is already. I showed you what's exactly what other cards that they got. Okay, you sent one card. Okay, so this skill cannot. Okay, so you're going to use second and third phase of this skill once per duel. You can only normal. You cannot normal summon special on set for secret monsters and level 5 or lower dragon or fiend type monsters. Okay, second effect, send one card from your hand to your hand from your hand and one card from your field to the graveyard and set one level 8 red Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck to your field is balanced same. Third phase, if your opponent controls a monster or if you control a face up red Nova Dragon, set Phoenix Chain from your hand or deck to your field. See, you could be able to use the other effect. So yeah, this skill will definitely work. But yeah, that depends. It depends. And then we have to have a fiend type skill. So this is the exact same skill as the other ones with the other type of monsters. So for 3 monsters from the graveyard or banish from a banish cards into your deck, include a fiend type monster, draw one card. So just plain and simple. It's easy. And the dinosaur skill has the same restriction, but just a cool. You have to have a cool dinosaur. So for 3 monsters from the graveyard or banish cards in your deck, When a dinosaur monster, draw one card. And then we also have another dinosaur skill. So you place during your main phase, place one level 5 higher dinosaur monster in your hand on the bottom of your deck, draw one card. And then we also have the third skill. Now, one thing for sure, I don't know if this would be for Rex or it'd be for House of Berry. But I think it'd be probably for House of Berry. Or it'd be a archetype skill. Okay, so you cannot normal summon or special summon monster from your extra deck, excluding the special summon monster from your extra deck, except for dinosaur monsters. Send one face-up dinosaur monster from your field to graveyard to add baby sorters from your deck to your hand. Then you can send one card from your hand to graveyard. Third effect, change the level of one face-up monster on either field to 4 until the end of the turn. If it's a monster your opponent controls, change its type to dinosaur monster to the end of the turn. For the rest of the turn, you can normal summon Soul Eating uh, a raptor in addition to the normal summon set. Okay. Yeah, this skill is pretty much cool. Alright, so now this is what I'm going to explain. Alright, so just like I said for the dino wrestling and this stuff like the support, the rest of the support could probably come at the moment. I don't know. I don't know. They don't got the skills, so it's not going to be coming at the moment. So that's nothing to worry about. Okay, so this one we know this is coming. This one could be coming. Like ones I'm actually clicking on could be coming. No, not this one. These two ain't coming. Definitely not this. This one's coming. A long way card is coming. Then this might come. And no, not that. Not that yet. This one's definitely coming. This one not yet. This one could be coming because they always have a support for that. So like yeah, this coming to Duel Links, but some of these cards is coming. I can't really determine until they show the main box. This one is, and then this one also is, and this one could be coming too. So these are more other monsters. This one is. Yeah, definitely. These cards would definitely be used. Yeah, so you could do a lot of stuff with the skill. So yeah, so that's pretty much what they got coming with this. And then we have Declan. The next one we have is Declan skills. So at the beginning, do add 2 pencils on from your to your field. You cannot know someone special monster pulling from your extra deck except a double D monster. Reveal Triple D, Doom King, Armor Giant, or one monster in your hand and add 102 one monster to your deck. Third effect, if your opponent controls a monster or if you control a face up Doom King, Armor Giant, you can set one dark contract from your deck to your field. Okay, so one thing for sure is that I can't determine. Yeah, I did search up. I did post the thing with the cards that I was going to see, but I'm not exactly sure. But I think I will show it additionally. So you know what? I'm gonna show it. Okay. Like this could be something that's coming in this one. These two, I don't know. I don't know exactly. It could be a random thing. I know this one could also come. Would be that'd be a good thing. This one or this one could come. Definitely, this one could come, and this one too. But not at the moment. Some of them is just gonna be majority of 2 or 3. Alright, so the tri-barrel skill, so you only use the second effective skill once per duel. So at the start of the duel, you can banish one. The link monster, so the trigger is the one that we already have from outside your deck. You can normal summon fast summon monster from Fallen of Asriel, Light spell cast a monster, Beast or Wing Beast monster, or Feature a Link monster. It's usually because of the fact that you're gonna use whatever the support that's coming. Well, actually, the support you can also be able to gain access to these cards. Okay, reveal, try, bear king in your hand, send one try a card from your hand to bear it, then add one to the monster from your deck to your hand. Then you can play one plus one from your hand to your field. Yeah, that's a pretty neat skill. And then we also have a Subterra skill, and what I did do is I did show the cards, so I'm not gonna show that. So you cannot normally special summon set excluding from the special summon monster from each deck, except for the Subterra monsters. So reveal once four Subterra monsters from your hand. Set the Hidden City field spell or Subterra final battle from your hand or deck trigger. It can be activated this turn. If you set it from your hand, draw one card. Also, opponent controls no monster while this card while you opponent controls the monster. You can set one level 5 or higher Subterra monster from your hand or that's very advantages. Yeah, so we don't got this card, so pretty much this is gonna be in the main box. And then also we got a Book of Moons skill, but the only difference is just a different restriction. It just has a different effect this time. So from second turn on, reveal one dark monster in your hand, then show one card from your hand to the deck, and add one Book of Moon from your deck to your hand. Second effect, place one Book of Moon from your hand to your bottom of your deck, draw one card. Terror of Overroot. So this is that's that card that got limited. So it became yeah, they got a skill for it. And then we also got some spring skill. Yeah, so the cards that we exactly got, most of those we seen in the past that they posted what was coming. It goes from the followings of Asbiel too. So yeah, that's what they got with that. I can't even determine. Like I'm not about to look it up, and then I don't know if it's exactly true. Yeah, I don't know, but we did exactly know what exactly that's exactly as come. But I'm gonna do it anyways, so I won't leave you guys hanging. All right, so depending on I know these I don't know. I would love this coming. It'd be cool if it did, but this one might come too. We could probably get this too. But it just looked like just the fact it do look like we're gonna get those cards. We already know we getting if we get this be cool. This will get limited. I don't know it's gonna get limited, but yeah, this one also is coming. This one can have a chance to come. This one and this one because this also negotiated with the skill, the spellcaster, light spellcaster monster. Yeah, so this is what we get for now. But, yeah, so that's it for the speed. So now for the rush duel format. Now now the next one is called the Water Star Sign. So you can only fuse something once. This skill is not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not. So you reveal one water absolute monster, fuse monster in your extra deck, and the original attack monster face up monster on the control, whose name is listed on the materials of fuse monster becomes 16 units. And turn then add one fusion from outside your deck. Once per duel. Because you can only fuse something once. That's a waste. Okay, so we show rerun. So that's this basically a skill. It could be activated during turn you or if you throw a face up normal monster and all monsters in your construction deck are dark absolute galaxy type monsters. And what I could do is I still could still search it up. Okay, you send the top 3 cards to your deck to rare. If a monster with 16 or more attack points was sent to rare by its effect, then you can add 1 full fear Trident. So you can equip this card face of Dark after shoot Galaxy monster on the field. The quick monster gains 4 attack points, then attack monster defense position if it pierce damage. To the difference from the deck or graveyard to you. So yeah, this is pretty much a skill. So it ain't a requirement. Well, the only requirement is you have to wait till the second turn for you to be able to use this. It just is the most similar to the other skill. Alright, so what I'm about to do with this, okay, just put the name. Okay, dark. And then go under Galaxy. Alright. We could get this. This one could be also be negotiated with this too, and then we could get this. I don't. Yeah, the other ones we don't get. I don't know if we get this. Yeah, it'd be cool we get this, but we ain't gonna get this. Yeah, I'm also gonna be making the video which cards I think gonna be the lower cards. I think it probably be one of them. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for it. And we probably could get a trap card that's unlimited. All right, so okay. I got one more thing to see if So I was just seeing if we will be able to get. We could have this card. It'd be cool to get this, but it ain't gonna happen. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you guys be sure to subscribe and drop a like, and that be it for the skills and stuff. So we just gotta wait next week until they have something coming up, and hopefully we see the upcoming dates. But thanks you guys for watching.